So in this video, I'm going to walk you step by step on setting up your YouTube chat overlay inside of OBS Studio. So the first thing you're going to want to do is have your OBS Studio of the screen. Once you do that, you'll come here to layers. You'll go ahead and lock it so that way it doesn't move. And then we'll name this overlay YouTube chat. Press OK. And now it's going to paste our URL that we just went ahead and copied. And then super important that we want to go ahead and select here 1920. Come here to settings. And now what we'll do is we'll do custom. And that's going to go ahead and make it transparent for us. We'll hit save. And then when we come back here to OBS, now our chat is transparent. And then once you go live, your chat will now start to appear in this box here. And you can go ahead and right click, hit copy on the browser, come to maybe your gameplay scene, and then you can go ahead and paste it as well. And now you can have your chat and move it exactly where you want it to be for it to pop up on your gameplay. Now, if you want to go ahead and add all your overlays into OBS Studio to make your stream look professional, go ahead and watch this video right here where I'll walk you step by step on doing just that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Having overlays on your stream is a great way to take your stream from looking boring to giving it a more professional feel, to helping you stand out, and for keeping viewers more engaged. So in this
This is what the transparent background looks like, yeah. So I'll just show you now how to settings here. If you go to properties, you've got this custom CSS stuff, and then all this code here, this syntax, that's been copied off a different website, which I'm about to show you, and that's all you need to do. I'll leave the link in the description below. Is go to this website, Chat V2, this one right here, link in the description below. Is go to this website, Chat V2, and then when we turn this on, you'll see YouTube chat will show up. So, for instance, we'll just write hello. YouTube chat settings here. If you go to properties, you've got this custom CSS stuff, and then all this code here, this syntax, that's been copied off a different website, which I'm about to show you, and that's all you need to do. I'll leave the link in the description below. Is go to this website, Chat V2, this one right here. link in the description below. And then in these settings, on this page, sorry, where you can change your font to, here's our chat box. What's up? Let's go. Has put the chat. This is what I did, is I just press Control A to select all of this. Yeah, so once you've selected everything, I just press Control A, just Control C to copy. And then back in OBS, that's where we Control Paste this down through here, and then we can go OK. And that then has put the chat over the overlay over the top. So I can take chat off and I can put chat back on. It's a little bit hard to see because we've only written one thing, but if I just put that and decrease, yeah, just over on the left side, properties, background, and in these settings on YouTube, you can hear on your screen. I've called it YouTube chat. Now to obtain YouTube chat, the first thing in my case, I generally have my face YouTube Studio. What we need to do is left click on these three dots here and click pop out chat. We need to copy that URL code just there. And then once we copy that, I need to bring across OBS. In OBS, on that browser function here, which was YouTube chat, we right click on this, go properties, and then in this URL, we Control V and we click OK. And then when we turn this on, you'll see YouTube chat will show up. So, for instance, on properties, you've got this custom CSS stuff, and then all this code here, this syntax, that's been copied off a different website, which I'm about to show you, and that's all you need to do. I'll leave the link in the description below. Is go to this website, Chat V2, this one right here, link in the description below, and then in these settings, on this page, sorry, where you can change your font to whatever you want. Yeah, just make it whatever you want. Yes, take chat off and I can put chat back on. Let's go. Come up with something that in my background, just
Testing. Hope you guys can hear me. Okay, here we are. I don't know who's here. Sorry if the lighting's kind of terrible. I was trying to get my chat set up so that your comments appear on screen. Like, it's not my first time using OBS, but I know I don't really have that much experience with it, so but yeah, I guess we'll just wait for more people to show up, I guess. There you are, Mason. Yep, we're just getting started here. You came just in time. Yeah, thanks for showing up, by the way. I think it's just you. I know, I feel like there's like a few other people here, but Project Eden's Garden. No, I have not. What is that? Let me look it up. Oh, I see. So it's within the Danganronpa universe. Oh, it's a fan game. Okay. Yeah, never heard of it actually. I mean, I'm not really involved in the Danganronpa community anymore. I don't really pay attention to what's going on with it. Yeah, I've kind of honestly kind of been uninvolved with the community lately. When I say lately, I mean probably the past couple of years. I mean, I don't really pay attention to it. Yeah, it's honestly really cool though. It's a funny name, Ulysses Wilhelm. Yeah, two historical figures, Ulysses is granted Kaiser Wilhelm. I can tell how this person came up with the character's name. Chapter 1 released? Okay, so it's kind of like an episodic game, like they release like one chapter at a time. That's also really interesting. Even though I honestly don't really want anything to do with the Danganronpa community, also seems pretty cool. That was either as fans of the game or so into it that they would create their own games. Anyways, when I get started on ranking the canon characters, I'm not sure where I should put myself on this one because I think that's kind of cheating. I don't know, to be honest, where I would put myself, but let's start with Trigger Happy Havoc, shall we? So in that game, the first character we're introduced to is Naegi Makoto. Let's see, where is he? There he is. So, yeah, he's honestly not really that remarkable of a character. I mean, he's your typical anime protagonist. I'm gonna put him in B tier just because there's not really. Okay, do A tier, yeah, smart. He actually like just I don't know how to create like a new ranking, but let me see if I can. Oh, I think I'm messing. I don't know, let's play around with it, shall we? Yeah, myself. Get it? Because it's me. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to put it on the bottom row. Here we go. Okay, and so the first one of the first characters introduced in that game is Maizono Sayaka. You know, she's the ultimate idol. I would honestly. So if you remember from the first game, right? She murdered. No, she was murdered by Leon Kawata. But Leon kind of did it out of self-defense because Sayaka attacked him first. So, yeah, I think she's kind of selfish. Let me fix this too. I'm gonna put her in C tier. Aoi Asahina, that's the ultimate swimmer. I think she was really kind. I'm gonna put her in A tier. Togami-san. He's kind of mean. I don't really like the way that he spoke the Toko Fukawa, because she has a crush on him, and he kind of pushed her away. Which I thought was kind of mean, and I don't like mean people, so I can put him in D tier. And speaking of Fukawa-san, I honestly kind of related to her. Like, she was my favorite character from the first game because she's a bookworm and I like to read. She's a little cold sometimes, but I feel like that's due to extensive childhood bullying, which I also kind of related to. So I am going to put her in S tier. Alright, just knocking this out. Kirigiri-san. So, the first Ultimate Detective. I really liked her character. I think she had a really interesting personality. She worked really hard with Naegi Makoto to, at the end of the game. I'm going to put her in A tier. Let's see, who else? Fujisaki-san, the programmer, murdered Chapter 3. I honestly don't really have any strong opinions about them, whatever pronouns you want to use for them, but I feel like I'm gonna put them in either B or C. Help me decide. I'm just gonna say C for now. I mean, they weren't really that remarkable of a character. Now, the first execution, the first game, Kawata Leon. At the indecisive guy, I think he was like the ultimate baseball player. Then I forgot what talent he wanted to change it to. Again, not really that remarkable of a character. I'm gonna put him in C tier. Okay. Who should I do next? I know who like these characters are on the bottom. Some of these I'm probably not even gonna rank. Let's see, who else? This guy, I'm gonna put him in D tier. And I'm also gonna put his partner in D tier too. Put them together. Yasuhiro, the ultimate clairvoyant. I think he was a pretty cool character. Not super remarkable. I'm gonna put him in C tier. I forgot her name was. I honestly forgot this character's name, but she was the ultimate. I forgot her talent, but yeah, I remember she had something to do with like protein shakes. That's kind of like tied with her death, which was a suicide, if I remember. And it's been a long time since I played Trigger Happy Havoc, but I'm gonna put her in C tier too. Mukuro Ikusaba, the kind of the mystery character who just does her twin sister. I think she had a pretty interesting story, being the ultimate soldier. But I don't really know too much about her. I guess I'll put her in B tier. I thought she was pretty cool. Okay, and the ultimate despair herself, A tier. How could I not put her like near the top? Am I missing anyone else from the first game? I guess this is like his I'm just gonna put him in D tier too. Let's move on to the second game. Sayonji-chan, the ultimate traditional dancer, as mischievous as she is, I am going to put her in B tier. Oh, I totally forgot about Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, because Hukao-san has a dissociative identity disorder. Her other person occupying her body always has scissors, wants to cut up handsome boys. I'm gonna put her in B tier too. Sonia Nevermind, the ultimate princess. I'm gonna put her in C tier. And she's a nice character. I liked her, but honestly not really that remarkable of a character. There's other characters I wish I would have seen have lived to the end of the game. But she's okay. The ultimate imposter, pretty much the same as Togami-san. D tier. Hanamura Teru, the ultimate chef, the pervert, D tier. Pekoyama-san, the ultimate swordswoman, Master in Kendo. I'm gonna put her in A tier. I liked her character, even though she murdered my favorite character from the game, Koizumi Mahiru. I'm gonna put her in S tier. I totally forgot about Celestia Lidenberg from the first game. I liked her character, I like her design. And put her in A tier. Owari Akane, I liked her character. She has a lot of energy. But honestly, I'm gonna put her in B tier. But she is a character who I'm happy that they made it to the end of the game. Miyoda Ibuki, she was another one of my favorite characters from the second game. I'm gonna put her in S tier. Sota Kazuichi, I swear I knew someone in real life who was just like him. I like his personality. I'm gonna put him in S tier. Nanami Chiaki, the Ultimate Gamer. I thought she was really cool. Some people really like her. I like her too, but maybe not as much as some people in the community do. I'm gonna put her in A tier. Kuzuru Fuyuhiko, the Ultimate Yakuza boss. I'm not really that big of a fan of him. Remember, like, he self-harmed, tried to kill himself like 2 times during the game, and Tsumiki-chan had to like stitch him up and help him heal. I'm gonna put him in D tier. Nakamura Nidai, the really strong guy. I liked him. I think he was a good leader. I'll put him in B tier. Oh boy, this guy. Komeyada Nagito. Yeah, I don't know where to put this guy. I'm actually him. Just kidding. I was also like really concerned about him when I played Danganronpa 2 for the first time. But I'm gonna put him in A tier. And the ultimate nurse herself. Yeah, she was a tsundere, and she so she was like also bullied a lot in her youth, and that's why she was like really shy. And actually, that's why her hair is cut off like that. Was bullies would often cut her hair. Honestly, and yeah, she ended up being like kind of second in that tsundere aspect of her was she I remember it was in that chapter after she, the spoiler alert, killed Miyoda, and Miyoda-san was she's a little crazy, to say the least. I'm honestly gonna put her in B tier. Okay, we're almost done with Danganronpa 2. Monomi. That's Monokuma's little sister. Not really any strong feelings towards her. I'm gonna put her in C tier. I remember like the opening of that game was like she like the game portrayed itself initially as being like some happy game. Like if you remember like that intro, like the first opening to that game, the opening sequence makes it look like it's a fun, light-hearted game. That's when Monomi was watching over it. Then Monokuma took over and then became a murder mystery. Let's see, I think we're almost done, or we should be done with Danganronpa 2, almost. Yeah, Hinata Hajime, like, he's pretty much the same as Naegi Makoto, nothing really too spectacular about him. Yeah, he's your Hasakane protagonist. And put him in B tier. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of weird to put him like a different tier compared to Naegi Makoto. Since they're basically the same character, there's almost like nothing different about them. I totally forgot Yamada-san. Sorry, I'm forgetting characters. I liked his character. I can put him in A tier. Let's put him back with the Trigger Happy Havoc characters. I remember this is from the ending of Danganronpa 2. Honestly, I'm still gonna put him next to Hajime Hinata. All girls in SNA tier. Oh, that's gonna change when we get to V3. Before we do get to V3, let's do the Ultra Dispergles. So you have Naegi Komaru, that's Makoto's little sister. I'm gonna put her in S tier. Yeah, she was kind of branded as being like some like bland character. Nothing too remarkable, and I think that was kind of done on purpose. But I like the character development between her and Hukawa-san and Ultra Dispergles. So I'm gonna put her in S tier. Nagisa. Yeah, I think he was. No, he wasn't the ringleader of the kids who were overthrowing the adult world in that game. I thought it was pretty interesting, so I'm gonna put him in A tier. Now we have two boys in SNA. Yeah, honestly, like the boys from the first two games. Honestly, not really that big of a fan of them. But again, that's going to change when we get to V3. Now this guy, I forgot his name, but I know he was, I think he was Asahina-chan's older brother. Older or younger, I don't remember. I think it was younger. I remember he was like kind of like helpful. He helped Kamado like cross the river. There was some scene at the bridge. I'll put him in A tier. I think it'd be great to have him as a friend. Utsugi Kotoko. Yeah, she was kind of. I almost feel like she was a fan service character. Like there's some kind of weird scenes in from Ultra Dispergles. I remember, and she kind of reminds me of Toga Himiko from My Hero Academia in a way. Kind of the same, like, kind of like catch me if you can personality. I'm gonna put her in C tier. Younger brother, yep, that's right. Yeah, I remember like Ultra Dispergles has some like the younger siblings of the characters in the first game. Oh, and this character, she was Yasuhiro's mom. I remember that. Um, Nothing too remarkable. I remember so the adults had like a little hideout spot in the sewer system under Towa City. Uh, I'll put her in C tier. Again, just nothing like too remarkable about her. I mean, she just liked to smoke and she gave directions to Komodo and Hukawa-san to try to help them. Uh, let's see, where's Monoka Toa? Where is she? Sorry, I'm kind of slow today. I'm just looking at all these characters. Let's see this guy. This guy was he was a nice character. I remember he helped Komaru. I'm actually gonna put him in S tier. I liked his character. I think that was when they were trying to. There was like a tall building that they were trying to get to the top of to transmit a radio signal, something like that. And he was very helpful and helped Komaru and Toko um, get up there. So I'll put him in F tier. Okay, Monoko Toa. Yeah, the ringleader of the kids trying to take over um, and trying to take over adult society. I thought she was, she was kind of like the main antagonist of the game. I think she was a pretty interesting antagonist, but not my favorite though, so I can put her in B tier. This guy I really didn't like. He was kind of mean to Hukawa-san. I'm gonna put him in D tier. I really like there was a scene where Hukawa-san and him, forgot his name. They were talking and he was just like so mean to her. It's like if you're mean to one of my S tier characters, it's like you're not gonna be anywhere up here. Yeah, support a father. Oh yeah. I remember that. Um, Daemon Masaru, another one of the kids. I remember like there was like a fight scene. It was like a giant robot that Komodo had to fight, and it was controlled by him. Um, yeah, I'll put him in B tier to be honest. Shiro Kuma. Yeah, because Shiro means white in Japanese, and Kuma is bear. Um, I think, yeah, I think there were. She was the sister of Kurokuma, right? I would put her in C tier, maybe B tier. She was nice. I'm glad to see you played Ultra Circles, Mason. Yeah, that game is honestly like, I think a lot of fans in this series like kind of sleep on it because it's not one of the main games. It's not really a murder mystery, but I like the story. Okay, Kurokuma. Honestly, I'll put him in B tier as well. I remember he spoke with a heavy New York accent. Um, and actually, I haven't even ranked Monokuma yet. Monokuma, I'll honestly put him in. Where should I put him? I mean, Monokuma isn't even really like a character. It's, a robot piloted by the ultimate despair right here. Yeah, I guess I'll put him in A tier. Okay. And this character, I forgot his name. I think he was kind of like the weird one of the kids for that game, or the evil kids. He was afraid of like showing his face, so he wore like this kind of like mask that he wore himself. I remember that, and like I think someone like ripped the mask off, and he actually turned out to be an attractive young kid. I put him in C tier. Okay, I think we're about ready to get started on the V3 characters. Yeah, we're not really missing anyone else. Oh, Gundam Tanaka. That was in the second game. I liked his character. I'll put him in S tier. Because he had 4 Dark Divas of Destruction. Okay, how about the character that I murdered in that game? Hoshiu Doodleman. I feel kind of bad for murdering him. You know, his backstory. You know, he suffers from depression. He lived quite a life. His story is really sad, to be honest. And I feel bad for killing him, so I'll put him in A tier. Amami Rantoro. He was kind of a bland character. I honestly forgot his talent off the top of my head. What was it again? Oh, that's why I don't remember, because he didn't have a talent. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I think he was a good character, so I'll put him in B tier. Okay. Shabashiro Tenko, the new Aikido master, very misandrist. I'll put her and beat her as well. Because honestly, like, her misandry was just kind of annoying, but she's also not really that bad of a character, so I'll put her in B tier. Akamatsu Kaede, the ultimate pianist. You know, her bass character, like, actually in the game, she was really kind. I play piano too, so I might be a little biased towards her. I'll put her in A tier. I remember, like, at the end of our game when it was kind of like revealed that our characters were just, well, that fictional characters. You know, the actress who played Akamatsu Kaede was kind of a mean-spirited person. But we're going off, like, her, you know, in-game character, so I'll put Akamatsu Kaede in A tier. Iruma Miyu, the perverted inventor, likes to tinker with and invent stuff. B tier. Oh, the Pup Dog, yeah. I remember. I remember because I was there. No, just kidding. Okay, this guy. Yeah, Kyo. The weird thing with his sister, I'm gonna put him in D tier, to be honest. He's weird. Those of you who have played V3, our game, you already know. I'm gonna put him in D tier. Okay, Kibo. Kibo-gun, the ultimate robot. I think it was a helpful robot. You know, he's right until the end, and he destroyed the school. I'll put him in A tier. Kokuhara Gonta. I really like him. He was probably my best boy from V3. S tier. I haven't spoken to him in 7 years, but you know what? He's still out there collecting bugs. Shirogane-san, the ultimate cosplayer and ultimate mastermind. She was honestly my favorite mastermind. Sorry, Junko. I liked her a little bit more. I feel like there was a little bit more depth to her character. Even though she kind of described herself as being plain. But I'll put her in A tier. Momota-kun, the ultimate astronaut. I'm gonna put him in S tier. I liked him. I liked, I remember it was him, Seihara, and Harukawa. Like they would hang out with each other and try to come up with a strategy to escape the school. So I'll put him in S tier. And speaking of Seihara-kun, I thought he was the most interesting of the 3 protagonists. I can put him in S tier as well. Yume No-chan, the ultimate mage. I liked her when she was a childish character. Kind of snarky sometimes. I'm gonna put her in B tier. My favorite's Shirogane-san. Why is it? Because you like cosplay girls or something? I like her character design. Yonaka-chan, the ultimate artist. Polynesian worships Atua. I am Polynesian too. I can put her in A tier. I wish she lived to the end of the game. Until this bastard, that bastard right there, this one, killed her. That's why he's in D tier. Anyways. Kokichi Uma. Where do you even put this guy? As much as my character and his character didn't get along. My character doesn't like to be called mommy, and he was kind of like a spoiled son. I'm gonna put him in A tier. And Harukawa-chan. First, we thought she was the ultimate child care. What was it? Then she revealed herself to be the ultimate assassin. I'm happy that she made it to the end of the game. I'm gonna put her in A tier. How about the Mono Kids? Hey, the Mono Kids for me, they were, I thought it was kind of like a unique, kind of like adding more of the Monokumas. This one, if you remember from my execution scene, I killed him because I fell on him. I thought he was funny. He's a big Jets fan. I remember there was one scene where he goes like, "Fuck the Patriots." I'm gonna put him in A tier. I honestly agree. Yeah, he's very iconic. Kokichi-kun is very iconic. And it's like the personal feud between my character and his character. I honestly kind of like him. Now the female mono kid, I forgot her name. I don't really remember there were any memorable scenes for me. So I'm gonna put her in C tier. The Rockstar Mono Kid. Mono Kid. Now these are the Mono Cubs. One of them was named Mono Kid. I think it was this one. B tier. This one's C tier. I don't remember anything on this one, so C tier too. KFC is like kind of like their characters I'm kind of neutral on. Maybe have a slight dislike for. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Mason. I think that's kind of it, because these are the Danganronpa 3 characters, and I don't really know anything about Danganronpa 3 because I never watched it. I know, surprise, right? I never watched Danganronpa 3, the anime. So I honestly can't rank these characters. I know this is Sonia Nevermind. I'm not sure why she's on her twice. But yeah, I guess that's kind of it then. As far as ranking the characters go, but yeah, that's my Danganronpa characters ranked right there. Feel free to take a screenshot or whatever. I don't know, post it somewhere. Someone's gonna be like, "Uh-oh, Kirumi doesn't like my character. What a bad person she is." Seiko. Yeah, I feel like Hadakawa-chan was the character with the most character development. Like, I didn't like playing through the game. Like, you don't really think too much of her, but as the game progresses, like, she reveals herself to be probably one of the most well written, most unique backstory of the characters of the cast. Now, let me see, if I were to put all my personal biases aside, if I had to rank my character, like this is separating my character from me, I would honestly put myself, at least my character, in E tier. As in my character, she wanted to, she cooked for her classmates. She really did. She doesn't like taking days off. She would do anything, almost anything for her classmates, for her country. Because if you remember in the game, my character's backstory was, she became a very prominent maid to the point where she was close to the Prime Minister of Japan. And when the Prime Minister was incapacitated to serve in his role, my character took over as the Prime Minister. And the reason why she killed Hoshikun, right, it wasn't necessarily because she wanted to escape and, just for the sake of, getting out of school, but it was to serve the country. So I think for that reason, I would put her in E tier. But I'm going to put her back as myself because, again, I'm biased. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of it. I don't really know like what else I want to do, and it's just you and me here, Mason. I know, I was hoping more people would show up, but I don't know. Maybe people are out partying, doing something fun for New Year's. I don't know. What are you doing for New Year's, Mason? I know you're in the Bay Area, so we're in the same time zone. Yeah, here we still have about 4.5 more hours to go of 2024. I think if you're in I think like right now the New Year's is in like the celebrations for New Year's is in like Western Europe right now. Because I have a friend from Germany and I know she's like 6 hours ahead. Um, gonna stay home? Yeah, same here. Hey, you're gonna go to a party. That's awesome. Yeah, tomorrow I actually kind of got lucky, so I'm off from work tomorrow, so. But honestly, I don't really have any plans for tomorrow. I'm still debating watching Moana 2. That's maybe like I swore like I would see it in theaters once it came out this year. So that's probably gonna be my next. I might do that tomorrow. Amsterdam, okay. Yeah, I have a couple of German friends. Yeah, so happy New Year for them. I have some family in France. I think they're about to celebrate the New Year. Or they probably have already done it. Yeah, I'm just gonna make dinner tonight. I'm gonna make stuffing, ham, uh, mashed potatoes, have apple cider. I don't really have anything too elaborate. But I didn't want to do something special for New Year's, so. I'm just gonna check Instagram real quick. Yeah, it's kind of upsetting though. I thought more people would show up. Yeah, I'd totally keep this live stream going if it wasn't just you here right now. I see, okay. Yeah, I only really use Instagram for like I post pictures on there. I post like pictures to my story, stuff that's going on in my life, check up on friends. Um, yeah, I don't really use Instagram for like anything else. I know some people like, they want to get followers, they want to make it big. But that's not me. Like I don't give a damn if I have like 10 followers or like a million followers. I use Instagram for the same purpose, which is just to post pictures and check up on friends. Let's see what other like tiers we can make. I don't know, that's not fun. Keep it going for just a little bit more. Cartoon Network. I guess I'll do Cartoon Network. I'm trying to think. Okay, I see. Like half of these cartoons like I've never even heard of or seen. I got some good ones in here. Okay. Start with Adventure Time, shall we? Adventure Time. I remember watching it when the first episode came out. I might have been like 10, 11 at the time. I don't remember. I can put an age here. I never really watched like I watched like the first couple of seasons, and then I guess I just kind of grew up, so I never watched like the latest seasons. I know they made a movie, I didn't watch it. I'll put an A tier. Maybe I'll say I watched PBS too. I remember like the mascot was like that little green character with the smile. Yeah, I still remember that. Yeah, I mostly only use Instagram to like keep in touch with my friends. I have a couple friends from high school who I'm still in contact with. Um, but also like people from the communities, like the Danganronpa community. Okay, Amazing World of Gumball. This was another cartoon that I watched when it first came out. I put it in S tier. And I think it was like really creative. It really was a creative cartoon. He had just like the different characters. And he had like a mop for the principal. He had like a monkey teacher, a cat, a fish, a bunny. And that show was like all over the place. Chowder. Yeah, Chowder has a special place in my heart. I can put it in A tier though. My favorite character from that show was Mung. Mung was like the head chef, and he also had what was his name? The gray character that goes Rada Rada. What was his name? Let me look it up. Schnitzel, yeah. Mad. I did watch Mad. I think it was like there were some episodes I really liked, some that just I thought were kind of boring. My favorite one was the Kitchen Nightmares. So it was like Gordon Ramsay enters the Nightmare Before Christmas world. You know, that was the one that I really liked. But some episodes just honestly were kind of boring. I put in B tier. Let's see what else. Steven Universe. That was another one that I watched when it first came out. I can put an A tier. It's not quite like. I mean, I really like the LGBT representation for one. Rebecca Sugar is very good at being inclusive of different sexualities and identities. And I like the story. I like the characters. But I can put an A tier. The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. That was a good show. I can put an A tier. I remember I think it was like Adventure Time was created by like the writers had originally worked on Flapjack. I can put an A tier. Annoying Orange. Yeah, this one I can put in C tier. I remember like watching Annoying Orange on YouTube. Back in the day, this was like the internet back in the late 2000s, early 2010s. Maybe as a kid I thought it was funny, and now as an adult I think it's kind of just lame. And they actually made a series out of it. I remember Tobuscus voiced a character on it too. But I'm gonna put it in C tier. And we're like watching a couple episodes, and I was like, I don't like this. Regular show. Yep, it's going straight to S tier. Yeah, that was a really good series. Again, with like the really unique characters, and I feel like every episode really does take you on an adventure. Johnny Test. That was one I watched a lot as a kid. It was good, but it wasn't great though, so I can put in B tier. Honestly, like I want to say like 2/3 of these series I've never watched. But the original Teen Titans series is also going straight to S tier for me. Yeah, the original Teen Titans, not Teen Titans Go, S tier. Not Teen Titans Go itself. Let's see, there it is. I can put in B tier. Some people really hated it. It was just kind of like a dumbed down version of the original Teen Titans. But honestly, it wasn't like terrible. Yeah, you're definitely right, Mason. Like, I totally forgot that Annoying Orange even existed until I opened this up. Teledrama Island. That's a feature. That's a feature for me. Camp Plaza. That's A tier. I only watched like a couple episodes of Camp Plaza, but I really liked it. Yeah, some of you might be surprised to hear that I've never watched Johnny Bravo, or Green Lantern, or Ben 10. Like, whenever those cartoons were on TV, like, I would always skip the channel. Currently, like, I watched a couple episodes. That was like when I was starting to reach the age where I stopped watching cartoons, and it was terrible. So it's gonna go in D tier. Ed and Eddie. I actually never watched that many episodes, but I can put it in A tier. And that's honestly all I can really do for this one, because it's like every other one of these is going to go into never watched, don't remember. So yeah, that's my Cartoon Network cartoons ranked. Alright, let's see. Ultimate Waifu. I don't know, like, because I have a little secret, those I actually don't really watch anime that much. Besides like a couple series. I don't know if I can really do this because I'm like, because I don't really have like waifus. Maybe you could do this, Mason. Yeah, Genshin Impact, surprisingly, Mason, I have never played Genshin Impact. I have nothing against it, I just never got into it. Ooh, albums, okay. I don't know if you want to watch me rank like heavy metal or rock albums, but I don't know. So I know, okay. Yeah, I'll probably do like one or two more, and if like no one else shows up, then I'll call it a day because I don't want you to spend most of your New Year's um, watching me stream when yeah, I've actually been awake since 4:30 this morning, so I'm kind of like, and I worked an 8-hour shift today, so I'm tired. My brain is working kind of slow. Actually, let's rank Call of Duty. How about that? I'm sure you'd be interested in seeing that. So I played every Call of Duty up until Infinite Warfare. That was the last one I ever played. I guess we'll go chronological order. Now ranking Call of Duty. So we could rank it by campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, or well, the Modern Warfare games had a Spec Ops. I remember that. Yeah, in that case, like if no one else shows up, then this will be the last one that I do. COD 4 is really great. Great story. I like the multiplayer, the simplicity of it. Modern Warfare 2, same thing. That game was amazing. Like the soundtrack was amazing. Black Ops, the first one, I think had an interesting campaign. Multiplayer was fun. I'll put it great. Modern Warfare 3, I think had a good story. Multiplayer was fun. I put it alright though. Black Ops 2, yeah, that's... I mean, just for multiplayer though, I had so many good memories on that game. And the multiplayer in that game, like, guns were balanced, and like that one was like so much fun. Then after that we had COD Ghosts. A lot of like the COD community didn't like COD Ghosts for whatever reason. Like the maps were big, the color scheme. I can put it in mid. It's not trash. I mean, I did have some good memories on it. Okay, Advanced Warfare. They gave them introduced to exosuits. I like the story. I put it in great. Black Ops 3. I hated the campaign. The campaign didn't make any sense. I didn't really think like having like a multiplayer campaign made any sense. Multiplayer itself was kind of fun. Zombies was great though. I'm gonna put it in alright. And Infinite Warfare. I actually really liked the campaign on this game. Multiplayer was fun. Zombies was alright. I can put it in alright. Okay then. And yeah, I've never played any of these games. Alright, Mason, I'll let you do whatever you wanted to do. Thanks for showing up. Kind of sad that no one else showed up, but you were the only one, so thanks for doing that. Yeah, now you see why I don't really live stream very often. I don't really think many people are interested in watching me. Plants vs. Zombies. Yeah, I played the mobile game. Yeah, I have no idea if like I'm ever gonna do something like this again. Yeah, the Garden Warfare. I never played Garden Warfare. I played the mobile game back on iPad. This is like back in like 2013. That was like the 2D game. I had never played the 3D game. But yeah, I honestly don't really know if I'm ever gonna live stream again. But yeah, thanks, Mason. Uh, Normally I say thanks everyone for showing up, but it's just you. So thanks Mason for showing up. Have a great rest of your day and Happy New Year. Let's make 2025 a good year.